A pro-Khalistan leader has sent out a message for Justin Trudeau, the incumbent Prime Minister of Canada. Now, Canada's NDP leader is calling for Trudeau to resign. And that, who else was NDP leader Jagmeet Singh, who remember was in many ways once in alliance with Trudeau's party, and then they had a fallout. Trudeau has to go. Once a supporter of the government, now saying Justin Trudeau has to go. Jagmeet Singh says Liberals are fighting for themselves and added that Canada needs a Prime Minister who fights for the Liberals. So Justin Trudeau is not the Liberal now, according to Jagmeet Singh, and his party, the NDP, are of the Liberals.
And instead of focusing on these issues, Justin Trudeau and the Liberals are focused on themselves. They're fighting themselves instead of fighting for Canadians. For that reason, today I'm calling on Justin Trudeau to resign. He has to go.
Mr. Trudeau is being held in office by one man, Jagmeet Singh. A fifth of Liberal MPs have written a letter for him to resign. His Deputy Prime Minister has walked out on him. His Housing Minister has quit. That on top of numerous other female ministers who stormed out after his appalling mistreatment and abuse and dishonesty towards them. 80% of Canadians have lost confidence in this Prime Minister. So why is Jagmeet Singh making the entire country wait for him to get his pension? That is the question today.
India Today's Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan joins me on the phone line this morning. Geeta, it's the curious case of Jagmeet Singh, isn't it? What are you making about this statement, once a supporter of the government, and then now says Trudeau needs to go?
Well, supporting a government are a party and a leader who could hold power and be in power. At this point in time, Trudeau's popularity, Puja, is dipping. He is not looking good in terms of recapturing the prime ministerial seat and losing allies by the day. So, and in all of this, there is a change in guard in DC as well. So Trudeau is changing his tactic in terms of how he wants to project himself and his government, and in that he is indeed losing friends. We saw the Canadian Finance Minister Freeland resign yesterday, and now it is Jagmeet who is coming out and Jagmeet Singh who is seeking Justin Trudeau's resignation. So things not looking good for him.
Hang on, I want to pick up from what you're telling us. If it appears that reports are that coming in that Canada's Finance Minister is announcing and making some announcement of possible resignation, could we have Justin Trudeau stepping down before elections?
Well, we do not really know whether he's going to step down or not, because he does depend on numbers from outside support. So one has to wait and see. Jagmeet Singh's party and his support is quite crucial and critical. So Jagmeet Singh now coming out and saying that he should resign is going to mount pressure on Justin Trudeau. Chrystia Freeland has already resigned. She announced yesterday, but she's already resigned out because of policy differences between him and Justin Trudeau. And we're looking at the leader of the opposition now looking quite strong. So if they bring in a no-confidence vote, we could see not just Trudeau having to resign, but Trudeau government be in a lot of trouble.
All right, stay on with me, Geeta. More news coming in. It's also on what, in many ways, connected to Justin Trudeau, and the news is, after war of words with Trudeau over Trump tariffs and spending, Canadian Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland has quit. So, adding on to those reports coming in, remember that in the past few weeks, ever since especially President-elect Donald Trump for the USA has come and with a clear picture and a clear mandate, he has said a lot of things, especially about tariff. Trudeau has appointed a new Finance Minister, Dominique LeBlanc, sworn in as the new Finance Minister. Geeta, tell us more about this. So, I was expecting Canada would be preparing for upcoming elections, but it looks like they are instead preparing to at least ensure that this government stays intact.
Well, the elections are in 2025, but yes, they are end of the year or third quarter of the year. So there's still a lot of time, and that's why you're seeing the political upheaval and the kind of political upheaval that you're seeing. It is because of the tariffs and the policies that Freeland parted ways with Trudeau. And he did want a certain few appointments that he did not approve of, and certainly it became a point of contention between Freeland and Trudeau. Now we're seeing him appoint a new finance minister who was earlier the public safety minister, or also still holds the portfolio. But we'll have to wait and see how that really looks for Justin Trudeau and his party. But for now, it does seem like the party is in trouble, especially if a no-confidence vote is brought against Justin Trudeau's government by Pierre Poilievre.
Clearly, pressure is building, as one can see, against Justin Trudeau. Remember Pierre Poilievre, the leader of opposition, now also Jagmeet Singh. So there are more and more leaders who are coming up to say that he needs to go. He's not been able to manage, and to show that he's managing the government well, there's been a change of the finance minister. So we'll be tracking. Looks like a lot is happening in Canada at the moment.